Less than a month away from Election Day.
And with that comes concerns across the state that every vote will be counted and that the process is secure.
To help educate and ease voters' questions, the National Counterterrorism Innovation Technology and Education Center at the University of Nebraska-Omaha hosts one of the nation's main officials that helps protect the election process.
And KETV News Watch 7's Maddie Augustine joins us here in the studio with what she had to say. Maddie?
Rob, Julie, elections are one of 16 critical infrastructures the government works to protect both federally and locally. State and local officials run elections, but the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, helps support them to ensure they're protected and prepared.
Making sure that we are working together for the safety and security of voters.
With more than 300 people listening in, Jen Easterly, director of CISA, sits down with Insight director Gina Liggett.
If there is a major disruption,
addressing election security concerns.
Insight's main mission is to research ways to prevent and counter terrorism in the United States. Having fair and free elections is a central part of that.
From ransomware to physical threats to foreign adversaries looking to disrupt,
voters should understand the threat environment for this year's election is more complex than it's ever been.
But Easterly says election officials have never been more prepared.
We've provided over 1,000 physical security assessments of things like polling places and election offices. We've provided over 700 cybersecurity assessments.
Easterly says they've also provided over 440 separate training sessions and over 150 tabletop exercises running through different scenarios. And Easterly says it's virtually impossible for someone to interfere and make an impact on an election without being detected because multiple layers of procedural, technological, and physical controls have been put into place.
Voting systems that voters use to cast their ballots are not connected to the internet. Pre-election accuracy testing before equipment is actually put into use, physical access controls, enhanced cybersecurity protections, and post-election audits.
There's also backup protection. Easterly says 97% of voters cast ballots in areas that have paper records, including Nebraska.
Those paper records can be used if an election is close to be counted and recounted and audited to ensure accuracy.
Easterly advises anyone who has concerns about the election process to get involved by volunteering to be a poll worker or reach out to your local county election official or the Secretary of State's office with questions. Rob, back to you.
All right, Maddie, thanks.